Not now. I'm watching the show.
So there's Harkin, still getting drunk. So there's kind of a creepy glitch. While you're in Cora's den, you can hear prostitutes sometimes giggling in there. But if you stand right here and just hang out in this area, sometimes you'll hear a random prostitute giggling. It's really creepy, especially for playing late at night, like I do a lot. Because you'll just be sitting there looking out at the view, and suddenly, and you're just like, oh my gosh, no, just no. So, you know, if you ever want to freak yourself out, try it someday. There's not actually very much in this game that's creepy, like that you could legitimately call creepy, but that's one of them. Just some stupid little prostitute giggling glitch. So anyway, blah blah blah. So, lots of side questing to do still. That's what I call it, side questing. When you're not following the main story, you're just doing random crap on the side. Med clinic side questing!
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
Good luck, Commander. Be careful down there.
So, now we have yet another side quest to take care of. Okay, let's take inventory of all our quests. So, we have to go talk to Morlan, Zeltan. Oh, by the way, go and talk to Zeltan before you go and talk to, Shayera. We also need to go talk to Jalid. We need to go give this to Emily Wong, talk to Shayera, and finish scanning the keepers. Plus, there's a different side quest that I'm going to take care of in just a few minutes. So, we still have a lot to do on the Citadel. Lots of Citadel stuff.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Okay. Now we're going to turn around and... Oh, sorry, not just one more side quest. 2 more side quests! And you get them both right in here. This is a little club called Flux. It just plays that on a loop over and over again.
Hey, good to see another human.
Oh man, my sisters would love this place. Maybe this is all
I, it's out of my hands. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want it now.
I know. I'll see if I can talk some sense into her next time I see her. Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
There's one side quest.
I'm waiting for someone else.
My random Solarian dude. You can play Quasar here. It's a little gambling game. Pretty easy to play.
Get this machine to funnel credits their way. I'll run a trace.
Here's a keeper. So now we're gonna go down to Cora's Den and the markets. Also, now we've been to every place on the Citadel, so we can warp to wherever we want. You know, not warp, but like the rapid transit. But it's easier to just say that you're gonna warp somewhere. Warp is actually my favorite biotic power, but Sentinels don't get it until the second game. Okay. Markets. This guy right here who keeps trying to get a refund, he's not playing the thing right now, but he's always talking about wanting to get a refund. You see him in the second game and the third game. He became like a running joke for the people who made the game because he was so popular as an in-joke for Mass Effect fans, like on forums and stuff. So they just kept him throughout all the games. And in the third game, you can finally help him get his refund, or you can tell him to go away and he never gets his refund. But I always like helping him get his refund because he's so adorable in his own stupid way. So that's Refund Guy. Saving the game! Again. Okay. I'm Moreland.
Hello there. Welcome to Moreland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Moreland.
A change, but the doctor... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Now, there's a whole little side story involving Banes. Apparently, in development, they had meant to make it like a whole side quest and everything. But if you keep asking around about Banes in the finished game, all you just get is you go in a circle. You hit dead ends. So, hey, Jenna.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
Just so you know, make sure. Oh, wait.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Push it off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
That was odd. What was he trying to tell us?
I guess we better go find out.
Okay, so what I was saying is make sure that you do complete this little genocide quest. And do it after you become a Spectre. It follows up in one of the next games. No spoilers. You know, it follows up in an unexpected way. So, whatever. Anyway. Come on. Load. Okay, there we go. Let's go talk to Michelle. Come on, load! Oh my gosh, you're so slow. This game runs really slowly on my 360. And it's not the disc or anything because, oh my goodness, I need to tell you the story of all my Mass Effect discs. It's a really terrible story. But I'll wait until after we've helped Michelle.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
A thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
I wonder if the captain knows him.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Okay. Nothing. So the story about my Mass Effect discs. It all started one day when I was playing Mass Effect 2 and getting through it for the very first time. It's actually the very first time that I played a save game on that game that I completed. Because I used to always crap out halfway through. I'd get bored and go right back to Mass Effect 1. So, I'm playing Mass Effect 2, and I leave it in. I leave the disc in for the night because I didn't really think it mattered. And so, hang on, I'm looking. So I left it in overnight, and when I came back the next day, it wouldn't play the disc. And I'm like, well, why isn't it playing the disc? So I took the disc out, and part of it had, like, melted on the inside. Like, there was this melted-looking area on the inside. And I was, like, really upset because I was having a lot of fun. You know, I had just gotten past the halfway point, past the part that I always got stuck last time. And so I went to GameStop and got myself a new disc, and everything was good. And, hang on, newscast or dialogue.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
So, that was how I destroyed my Mass Effect 2 disc. Fast forward to maybe a month later, or a few weeks, whatever, I had moved my Galaxy saving operations to my room because I could actually read the text in my room from the flat screen TV instead of the tube TV out in the living room. And also I could play it anytime I wanted instead of just when Mom wasn't home or whatever, because I don't want to disturb her. So, I had it laying on my bed so that I could easily reach it and switch out the discs and stuff. And I kept moving it around my bed because it would start to overheat, and I didn't want that to happen. Hang on, I'm going to talk to this guy.
One sec. Looking you up.
Come on.
Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre. Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Okay, so anyway, so I'm moving my console on my bed. Like I just slide it across the bed so that it would move from a hot patch to a cooler patch so it wouldn't overheat, right? And I was moving it and I had it lifted about an inch off the bed, like literally. And I dropped it. And it didn't like hurt the actual 360, the console, but it did, it started scratching the disc horribly inside, like you could hear it was just like scroosh, you know, like scraping the disc. And I was like, oh crap! So I took the disc out and it was just all scratched up on the bottom. I was so disappointed. So that was how I destroyed my Mass Effect 3 disc. I went and got a new one the next day. So fast forward to a few playthroughs later. Oh wait, let me talk to Jalid.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
What about the Keeper data?
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
So as I was saying, fast forward to a couple playthroughs later, I'm playing Mass Effect 1. I'm just about to shut it down for the night. And so I had my 360 set up near my bookcase, and I had a lot of crap piled up next to my bookcase, just because I have a messy room. Oh, more dialogue.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private.
You know what? No, I'm going to finish my story. So I'm going to turn it off for the night, and I'm stepping over there to take the disc out because I learned my lesson. It's going to melt the disc if I leave it in there. So, I'm walking over there, and I'm trying to get off my bed because I sit on my bed while I play the game because my bed's right in front of the TV, right? And I tripped and fell off my bed. And I'm trying to get my balance back. Ended up falling into a soft cushion of books, you know, freaking fake lightsabers from when I was stupid and getting toys at like Disneyland. So I trip into this soft pile of all this just crazy stuff. And I ended up nudging my 360 just enough to make a tiny scratch on the disc and made it unplayable. So that was how I destroyed my Mass Effect 1 disc. So I have gone through an entire series. I've had to get new discs for every single one of my Mass Effect games. I was really pissed.
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were there to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you are so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you going to help me or not?
Sorry about the random noises in the background. I'm clipping my nails.
You're a smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax, pick up the mods, and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge?
These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down at the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
So, yeah, I'm clipping my nails. There's just something about me. I cannot have longer nails. They have to be, like, really freaking short. Alright, you want to see what constitutes a nail that's too long for me? Let me see if I can get my finger in the right position. I can't really see, it's too shadowy, but you see how my nails aren't even sticking above my finger? That's how short I need them. I don't know what it is, I just cannot do long nails. Like, I could never have, like, acrylic nails or something. It just, it distracts me so badly. I don't know what it is. But I need to have short nails. So, and they need to be really short. I can deal with pretty much any, like, you know how people will, like, oh, it hurts, I cut it too short or whatever. That's not what happens for me. I've gotten used to it. I'd rather the pain of a really short nail for a day or two than have longer nails, even a tiny bit longer. Basically, my rule is if I can do this with my fingers and I can feel the nails touching each other, it's too long. I know that's kind of a weird like thing, but it's just how I work. I can't have long nails. You know, as other people, they're just like, I have to have long nails. I can't do anything without long nails. I'm just like, no. Long nails? No, 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 no. So that's one of my weird quirks is no long nails or I start freaking out. Not like freaking out, but like, you know, I just can't stand it. It's like having an itch that you just can't quite reach. That's what it is, like having long nails for me. So. Okay, this one's very touchy.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
That looks right.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Alright, here is where it gets dicey. I know this seems like the Paragon option, but if you do it, you actually get Renegade points. Do not try to arrest him unless you're a Renegade. Say sure.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
If you try to arrest him, he fights back. And he's pretty serious about fighting back. You know, so you end up having to shoot him. And so when you get back to Chelik, he's like, what the hell are you doing? You caused a firefight in the wards. You just made everything 10 times harder on me. So, unless you want to cause Chelik a lot of problems, don't try to arrest him. Do not. Bad idea. Bad, 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 bad. Alright. No. Actually, you know what? I'm going back. We're not going to talk to Chelik right now. going through the ward's access corridor, which of course means a lot of elevator rides, but we kind of have to if we want a certain side quest. Sterile white hallway. So, dialogue or newscast? Oh, here's the Mass Effect theme turned into elevator
Coming
music.
up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Oh yeah, a lot of the side quests that you do will show up as newscasts in the elevator. So you can hear about the results of the stuff that you've done. So Emily Wong does a piece, you're gonna hear about it. You know, just things like that. Blah blah blah. So, here we are. Hi, lady in a dress. Seriously, every freaking woman in the Mass Effect universe, except for like 2, wear dresses.
It's good. Busy though. Can't believe how many people. Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Alright. Hey look! Some females who aren't wearing dresses. Oh, and one who is. Alright, normally I really hate dresses. I hate wearing dresses. But those long ones actually look like they'd be comfortable. So I'd be okay wearing those. But I hate just dresses.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Poor Krogan. Kind of makes you wonder if Binary Helix did that on purpose, though, because a lot of people want the genophage to still be in there. Wait, you don't know about the genophage yet. Ah! Spoilers! Spoilers! Ugh. Well, it's not that big of a spoiler. We're gonna go talk to Rex about it, like, in frickin' half an hour at the most. So... No, I don't want to look at directions. Damn you! Okay, where should we go first? We need to get to the financial district. Is that how you get to the... Yes, financial district! And while we're there, we can have a quick chat with Barlevon. He won't give us the information that we were sent to get from him, but we can still talk to him.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard, and you're right. But Rex has already told you far more than I know about this. I am sorry, but I have nothing else to offer.
Let's learn about the Shadow Broker.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. A Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hey, signal source right behind him. What do you know?
Another relay. Whoever it is somewhere on the city.
Somewhere on the Presidium, meaning right next to you. Walking. Here it is.
This is it. Let's see if we can find out where those stolen credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that, when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Alright, so that sequence, I memorized it a while ago. It is YXYAXAA on the 360. Just probably approximate the same, substitute the same buttons for the PS3 or whatever.
Spectre?
Hello.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
I eliminate them and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you with the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Now, for some reason, saying that, hey, I will take out crime bosses who are hurting innocent people, saying that gets you renegade points. Doesn't really make much sense to me, but whatever. Whatever. So we gotta go do those guys. Oh my goodness. Let me rephrase that. We have to go take care of those guys, as in kill them. Okay. So we gotta go talk to Zoltan and the consort, and then we'll be good. I'm also going to check my camera very soon. I'm gonna have to switch out SD cards. Because I have an SD card that can record for quite a while, but even then there's limits. Because I've estimated being able to record about 6 hours a day just to be safe. I can probably record more each day, but I want to be safe, you know? Better safe than sorry. I'm going to estimate about 6 hours. That would translate into recording for from 11 to 5 each day. But since I started recording at 9:30, I will be fine for the most part. Okay, Zoltan. Where are you, sir? I must talk to you. You are important to my journal. Eliminating. Whatever. Yeah, I'm tired. Hi there.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Not true. Look at this.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Let's talk to him.
Apologetic. Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
We're going to talk to him.
Well, the new Earth Clan Spectre. Obviously, you are already lost. Your ambassador is next door.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
And now we know more about the Volus.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
My camera recognizes the Elcor's face as an actual face.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Wanna see something freaky? Empty space. What? It's not happening? Ha! He's back! I'm sorry, I find that highly amusing. He just randomly reappears. So, now we go to talk to the Asari consort. And then we finally go talk to Chellick, and then we're out of here. We're gonna go do the first plot important mission. We're gonna get free reign, basically. And we can do whatever the heck we want. Okay. Let me just check. Yeah, Cholik and Sorry Consort. So first the Consort. And then we'll go talk to Cholik. And then we will leave. Oh, and we'll finish the Keeper thing too. We've got all the Keepers except for one. And I know where that one is.
That's right. It was a long time ago. Now I barely
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Two things to say. First of all, her little speech there is dependent on what your background and your service history, what you chose for that. So if you're ruthless instead of a war hero, you're gonna get a different speech. Or if you're, a colonist instead of a spacer, you're gonna get a different speech. So that's entirely dependent on what you chose for Shepard's history. Also, if you select this one, Shepard will be dissatisfied with the gift of words, and Shire will have sex with Shepard. So, if you're looking to get laid, pick that one. Otherwise, be nice.
You have quite a gift, Shira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
So now that we're done with the Asari prostitute, we can leave. She's nice enough though, So, what should we talk about now? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, down to CSEC. And then we can finally get off this station. And we will only return here twice more before the end of the game. Sort of. You'll see what I mean by the end of the game. Okay. Shellick, you ready for some good news? We spent way too much time here. I'm getting so bored of the Citadel. Hello.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it. You earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go.
Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
No probs. So, now we're gonna get out of here. Oh, but first I would like to stop my camera and check on just how much space I have left. Because also I'm probably gonna give it like a 10-minute break because it's getting kind of hot. So, oh, can't save in the elevators. Okay. Guess let's check on equipment. Armor-piercing rounds. High caliber barrel. Improved sighting. Let's go with improved sighting and armor-piercing rounds. And my pistol. Recoil damper. Mixed with hammerhead rounds, I guess. Actually, I always give it anti-personnel rounds because I generally use that against organics and shotguns against synthetics. So, okay. Let's take care of this. And electronics, why not? Oh, yeah, other squad mates. I forgot. I tend to forget a lot. Okay. And sure, pistols. Alright, save game. Save game! Alright. I will check on my camera and give it a break. Alright. See you guys. Be back. Alright everybody, we're back. I have just under 2 hours of recording time left on my camera, and then I'll switch over to my other SD card and I could record for 1 more hour before my mom gets home. My camera is cooled off, and I've been doing some work.
Hey, Tally, I heard a rumor that under those environmental suits, Euquarians are partially synthetic.
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
It still makes you look a little like a Geth, though. I'm just saying.
So, yes, I've been doing some work. For this walkthrough, I actually made Microsoft Excel spreadsheets to plan out everything as much as possible so I could get the maximum amount of, like, you know, new dialogue and stuff. Maybe that's a little overkill, but works for me. Tell you more about it later.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got us Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
The colonists on Pharos might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now.
Duh.
Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military's keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So there's another part of the Baines saga, which doesn't lead anywhere. Alright, you ready? You ready? Woo! Keep everything complete.
The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
You can inspect different parts of the Normandy to get codex information. Sorry if there was any cat noises during that conversation, but my cat decided to walk underneath my tripod legs, and I did not want her tipping it over. That would be bad. But every time I tried to push her away from it, she just kept walking further under the legs, so I ended up hissing at her. Oh, that's right. I have a real tripod now instead of my music stand.
Stand by.
I'm really happy.
Decontamination in progress.
Decontamination in progress.
Decontamination in progress.
Here we go.